Alright, I just have to talk about this. This church that my parents are having us go to is like, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't care. Really. Like, it's loud. There's a lot of people that talk. It really messes with my ADHD. It makes me very overstimulated. I have to go out and walk around for like 10 minutes. Sorry about that. So, I'm out in the car right now, and the church is about to end. My parents are about to come out here, but I just had to come out here because I was sitting in the other room outside of where they do the preaching and stuff, and I can hear them because they got a speaker system and a TV set up, and I'm like listening to the things that they're telling, like the stories they're telling. On like one story they tell is of a kid who got like the best. Like, he converted all of his school to Christians because what he did was he was told to put something inside of an Easter egg, and he didn't put anything in it, and then he told a story, and everyone was all like, you know what, yeah, that's right, I'm Christian now, everyone, he's right, he's so great. That's the story they told. But then they told another story that just made me snap and made me come out here and record this, because the story they told was about a kid whose father was deathly allergic to bees. And so he's in the car with his father, and his father's driving. And then they have the window open, and then a bee flies in the car, and the kid's panicking because he doesn't want his father to get stung because he's deathly allergic to bees. He doesn't want his father to die. And so what his father does to calm him down is he grabs the bee out of the air and has it sting him on purpose in order to make the kid not worry about being stung. The kid is worried about his father getting stung by a bee because it will kill him, so his father gets stung by the bee on purpose to calm him down. Let me say that one more time. The kid, his father, is allergic to bees. He's deathly allergic. He will die if he gets stung by a bee. And so, when a bee shows up, the way the father calms down his son and makes him not worried about him getting stung by a bee is by getting stung by a bee. That's just the dumbest story I've ever heard. The kid's not worried that he's gonna get stung by the bee. So the father's not like calming him down and making the problem go away. No, his father is deathly allergic to bees. And he's afraid that his father will be stung by a bee. And so the father gets stung by the bee on purpose. That's not good parenting. I can see where my parents get their ideas of parenting from. If your child is afraid of something happening, just make it happen. Like, no, don't do that. Like, it's not like a symbolism of, like, it'll be okay. No, he's going to die because he's deathly allergic to bees, and they're in a car where there is no bee medication. They are going to have to go to the hospital now, and he might die because he's deathly allergic to bees and is in a situation where he cannot deal with his deathly allergy to bees. Like, that's just, like, literally the dumbest story I've ever heard. I don't know why they thought that was a good story and a smart story and the best story to tell. Like, imagine someone was, like, allergic to like, snakes, and you see a snake in their backyard, and you tell them, hey, there's a snake out there, you should probably stay inside. And then imagine they ran out the back door, and they ran all the way out into the yard, found the snake, picked it up, and like a stapler, they wielded it, and they stuck its fangs into their arm, and they're all like, don't worry, you won't get bit anymore. Like, no, I was worried for you, and now you're going to die. You're going to die for no reason. You're not calming me down. You're making things worse. You're going to die. And sure, I'm not in danger of, like, poison anymore. But, like, you're going to die. And it could have been avoided. Like, the bee or the snake or whatever could have been gotten rid of. Like, I was worried for you. I would have been fine. You would have not been fine. And so I was worried for you. And so in order to protect me from something that I wasn't in danger of, you killed yourself. That's just the dumbest story I've ever heard. I just can't get over it. It's just the dumbest thing ever. Like, I don't think anyone's ever told the dumber story. And let's not forget about the fact that there's no way that's true. There's literally no way that's true. Like if it was true, they would have. If it was true, then they would have had to say that he died from it, because he would have died from it. But no, they present it as if he was doing the right thing and he was protecting his son. No, he did something that killed him. He definitely died from that. Unless he immediately drove to the hospital, he is 100% dead, because they had they had none of the stuff that you need to prevent dying from a bee allergy. They probably didn't have any in the car. So he definitely just either got himself killed or had to pay hundreds of dollars either buying more stuff to prevent bee allergy attacks or going to the hospital. He just either wasted thousands of dollars or he got himself killed. One or the other. And if he got himself killed, then they had to spend all that money on funeral processions, either way. So either he spent thousands of dollars or he spent thousands of dollars and died. So I don't get it. I don't get the story. What's the moral of the story? Like, it's Easter. It's the moral of the story that he died from the bee allergy, but he'll be back like 3 days later. No, he's dead. I don't get it. I don't get it.
What if